So, we have got now a moment among the stars for the fox. Hopefully, we'll actually learn about how he met Feixiao.
Worldly matters are fickle, much like a maze.
Okay.
Twists and turns, crisscrossing paths. You leave Rainsore Lake,
Oh.
step onto the battlefield. A healer's purpose is to mend wounds and save lives. You pull the dying from death's grip, only to see them march back into it. Saving one person is child's play. Saving the world is as hard as reaching the heavens.
Ugh.
Do I press forward or run away? You can't help but ask yourself, how does a healer heal himself?
There she is. Nice.
They answer with victory. Every life saved makes for the salvation of all. Now, you must make another choice. Will the result of this treatment be life or death? Are you ready to face the end? Jiaoqiu. Are you ready to face the end?
Okay, he's asking himself. Fair enough. I thought I misheard. No. No. Fair enough.
Jiaoqiu.
Poor guy. No unique Honkai Star Rail logo this time. Fair enough. Why not? I'm so used to that changing now. It's weird when it doesn't. Or is it exclusively for trailers and I've just not noticed and thought it's for every sort of promotional material? I'm gonna assume it's for the trailers of characters and that's why I've only just noticed it. Yeah, and this guy's still in Hule's grasp. That's not concerning at all still. But yeah, his job's a hard one. I'm looking forward to seeing what his voice lines say about it because I have enough to definitely get him home, including my pity. It's just Sparkle, of course. I've basically got a hope for luck, which kind of sucks. We don't get to see how he was recruited onto Feixiao, but we do get to briefly see her. Still curious on where the hell her tail is, if she ever had one. Oh well.
You must make another choice.
Kazuha's VA does work, man. He's a very talented voice actor. Because it is the same VA, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is. They're not telling me. That's rude. Okay. Fair enough. Guess I'll have to find it another time. It can wait. Either way. I've really enjoyed being back on the Lawfu, and I think that the story this time around is really nice. I thought that the story on the Lawfu in general was perfectly fine. I thought it was great, if anything. I don't understand the hatred towards that, but no hatred at all seemingly towards Bellabog by the people who seem to despise the Lawfu. But regardless, Penacony had them both beat. Obviously, the story we're kind of going through now, I wouldn't say it's on Penacony's level either with its messaging, but I'd still say it's very fun, and I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. It's obviously, it's not made to be a full world story. The narrative that it's going to present is not going to likely have as many twists and turns, or the sort of level of messaging. It's to display a point that the destruction is still actively going against all the Xianzhou as a whole, and they're going to probably constantly face issues from the forces of destruction. Fantilia's been active the entire time, working the Borisin against them. That's not likely the only example of that occurring. I doubt that the Xianzha is going to have an easy ride of it. And it kind of sets us up in this position of what next could we possibly see when we go to the other ships? Because right now, the incident with Hula is a result of external forces kind of sinking their teeth in and enabling one of the convicts that was already stored on the Lawfu to get free in one of the few transitions they had. This is going to up security, so how does the Destruction's forces up the ante as well in order to keep causing trouble? We know that they've got sheer manpower or more sheer force to be able to at least attack most worlds. We see at the beginning of our entire adventure the attack on her space station, and they're not even as prepared as the Lawfu, so we'd have to see a massive army turn up in order to actually cause a ship to struggle. But even then, a fleet attacking the exterior of the ship doesn't seem to be a massive worry when it comes to story, because how would we interact with it at that point? Unless it was that ridiculously big. It'd have to be something entering the ship for us to personally interact with, or at least that's the way it comes across, or a world that is mutually kind of caught in the middle. It's like hostage situation or something like that, but it seems kind of against the Destruction's methodology to do that. Then there's of course Ting Yun, who's still a lingering thread. That I'm pretty sure most people have agreed has probably never been dead, it's just we have yet to meet her. It doesn't bode well that obviously Ting Yun ended up interacting with Fantilia, and it doesn't bode well even more that potentially Ruan Mei was there. That's like probably even more concerning than Fantilia. Ruan Mei's moral compass for her work is so ridiculously terrible that I think she's probably more liable to do something horrific. Because death would be a mercy. So yeah, we're kind of in this weird spot now. Eventually, I'm looking forward to seeing the Yaoxing, because especially now that we're going to know the general in advance before going there, and how chill she is. So we're potentially going to make some very powerful allies. But at the same time, the storage of Jingliu, that little plot line that they've left, she's not on that ship. Another member of the Arbiters got interested in her case and just took her onto their ship instead. And we have yet to meet them. So my understanding is it's either going to be the Yaoxing, the Zhuming, or the ship that Jingli has been taken to would be the next ship that we visit. It's probably going to be a while until we actually see the Marshal in person, because I imagine this is going to be a continuing arc for the story. But getting glimpses, hearing things, knowing what they're thinking are things that you can do without actually having us meet or see the character. Like when we had both the general of the Zhuming and the Yaoxing sent to watch Jing Yuan. That was under the Marshal's request. So I imagine bit by bit we're going to piece together the way that the Marshal feels about all of these matters through external interactions that don't actually include her, but have been influenced by her. We'll see though.